everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of the Road to 2100 series. I'm going to start the game off with knight c6, and yeah, the first move was already played f4. You didn't miss out on much, but okay, it looks like they're playing a Dutch. That's pretty interesting, to be honest. I've not studied the Dutch, so I'm a little bit afraid right now, but I feel like it'll be alright. Maybe let's just go with e6. Let's just get our pieces out normally. There's nothing to be afraid of, really. I don't think there's any crazy gambit traps here. I guess their scope on the knight is a little bit scary. I don't know. Okay, let's go e8, or rook e8, not e8. And then maybe just play e5. Let's see, takes. Yeah, we have enough. We have enough. So I think this is this seems like a pretty good move. We'd probably play knight takes, actually, at the beginning. We're also threatening to simply fork the pieces, which they're obviously not going to allow. Okay, yeah, let's just play knight takes. We're after the bishop and the knight. And yeah, this looks pretty good, to be honest. They got their queen out of the fork, so that's good for them. Okay, we're not trading immediately. So maybe I should play c5 here. Oh, I could have played this, actually. That would have been a good move, I think. It doesn't really matter, actually. Okay. So, I'm trying to imagine, like, what my plans here are. Okay, let's just play this. Oh, wait. We have to be a bit careful, because something I'm noticing is possible, like, rook takes. So, how about we just push this pawn? It's a pretty safe-looking move. And yeah, they might have something like queen here. If queen here, though, I think I play this, and my bishop comes out pretty quickly. Yeah, this definitely does feel like a step up from my 1900 to 2000 games, even though it's still like a very close to the elos I was playing before. It just feels harder. I guess it's because it's an opening that I've never really played or seen. So yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna play d4. I want to play bishop takes. And yeah, this is pretty interesting so far. The question is, if takes, do I take with the queen or do I take with the bishop? It's a very tricky debate. I think I might take with the queen, but I don't know. I'll have to look into that when that happens. I also possibly could play something like bishop here. But no, if bishop here and rook takes knight, and then after I take back, they take my bishop, they get 2 pieces for the rook, and their position is much better. So we don't want to blunder something dumb like that. Okay, so what are they gonna play? Probably they'll probably move the knight, to be honest. I don't see them wanting to take this. If they go knight here, then I don't know. If knight there, maybe a6, preparing to play this and trapping their knight. That seems pretty good, not gonna lie. We also do want to get this bishop out at some point, and I want to put it here, but I feel like there takes. Wait a minute, here takes. If they take back, we take their rook. We're up. What are we up? Here, wait. Let me look into this. Bishop here. We're down a knight. It's equal. We're down a bishop. We're up an exchange. If they move the rook, they have to move the rook here or here to defend their queen. And then no, that just doesn't seem worth it, actually. Yeah, that's definitely not worth it. Maybe we just take. Yeah, let's take. Okay. They probably have to take our bishop. Okay, that's what they do. So let's take theirs. I don't think this is a good move to sack the rook here, but if they do that, I do wonder what the idea is. I don't know. I'm curious if they'll play rook takes or if they'll play pawn takes. I think they'll play pawn takes because I think they want to keep the pressure with the rook, but it's hard to tell. I want to play this and pawn, or not pawn, bishop there. Okay, wait, they play that. They really want to sacrifice this rook, that's for sure. But I feel like rook here is a good move. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. Here takes. Oh wait. Here takes. I mean, no matter what, we're getting a queen trade, it appears. I don't know. I wanna look into this line a little bit more. Here takes. If we get takes, our king looks like it's in very big danger. Okay, so maybe that's not a good idea. Here, how about we just go rook here? Rook here. If bishop here and rook here, I feel like our position's fine. Or maybe we go for maybe we just go for queen here. No, wait, that hangs a queen. I don't know. I'm really having a tough time here, I think. Rook here, bishop here, rook here. Okay, wait. Rook here takes, and we're just up. We're up in exchange. So yeah, let's just go rook here. Rook here. If bishop here, rook here, bishop takes, rook takes. I'm actually more than happy because I get my other rook out. I'm able to play like b6, solidify my structure, and I mean, like, yeah, I think the position's about equal after all that. And if they play something like knight here, they actually just block off the two rooks. And I feel like my position will end up being pretty good there too. Maybe I should have just went for this pawn, but I don't like the idea of weakening my position that much. And to be honest, I think I made the right choice. Okay, they simply take. Now I think I should play b6. Yeah, b6 definitely looks like the right idea here. Either b6 or bishop here, actually. Because if bishop here, I have a defended queen and I'm able to move the knight. But at the same time, if I move the knight, they're simply going to take the queen. I'm going to take back, and then they're going to take my f-pawn. And they're going to be up a pawn. So, okay, maybe that's not a good idea. How about we just go for this? Yeah, let's just push the pawn. Let's prepare bishop e7. And I think if we get bishop e7, then this is at least a drawn position. Okay. If we go here, they take and they attack the queen at the same time, so that would not be a good idea. So I think let's just play rook here. Or actually, wait, we could play this. No, wait, that doesn't work, because they attack the queen. I need to remember, they attack the queen if they take that, so let's simply just go here. And, I mean, yeah, look, the rook is off of all of the scary squares, and it defends the queen very nicely, so if something like knight here, we can actually take this. What's your idea, though? Takes? I mean, if we take this, we're threatening their queen, so they kind of have to take this knight right here. And then I think we can play bishop here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's just play bishop here, defend this pawn. It kind of, like, runs my whole idea of going bishop here, but we have to defend this pawn. I guess I could have maybe played... No, g6 would not have been a good idea. It hangs a pawn, but also, like, it probably entices a sacrifice. And to be honest, if this f-pawn wasn't here, I wouldn't be surprised if they played something like rook here, traded off their two rooks for my queen, because I feel like in this position, the queen is a little bit better than my two rooks. But yeah. It looks like we could also maybe prepare the sacrifice. I don't know, though. The sacrifice looks a little bit weird to do. It actually looks like they might have their own sacrifice. Let's see. Here. Oh, wait a minute. That's actually a little bit scary. No, wait. We actually, the rook covers that square. So actually, it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. I mean, if they play something like this, then we might have g6. And then, yeah, I mean, we cover all the squares pretty nicely. Although, yeah, but then there's, like, there. Okay, they're going for my pawn. Or no, they're going for this pawn. That is a little bit, or that's a little bit scary, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what to go for here. Maybe just bishop here? Yeah, I mean, I could just play bishop here and have my pawn defended. Yeah, I think... Wait, but if bishop here, then it looks like they're going to play this. And if we go bishop back and they take, even though it looks like they hang the bishop, I actually just lose. I could play this? If I play this, do they have a checkmate? Takes here. Oh, it looks scary. Looks very scary, but I don't know. I feel like I have to go for it. Here, bishop here. Yeah, I think I have to go for this move. Although if I go for this move and then I have to move the G pawn, it looks like after takes they might have some sort of checkmate. I don't know. My time is getting very low here, so that's pretty scary. Pawn here. Queen takes. Oh, but then they're threatening this pawn too. Okay, I don't know. This is getting tough. I think I might be losing here. Okay, let's just go king here. We gotta go king here. I think that's the only idea that that can save the position. I don't think they have any crazy sacrifices, but they might play something like this. If they play that though, I think I'd play like queen here maybe. And if they play like rook takes, we would take their rook and we would be up a lot of material, so they aren't gonna play that. I don't know. This is getting tough. I'm thinking they might play some sort of bishop sacrifice sometime down the line. Like they might play something like bishop here. Actually, that's not really even a sacrifice. That's just an offer of a trade, which I think benefits their position more than mine. So. Okay, they do go for this. Now the question is, if I take, what happens to my position? If takes, here, wait, takes, wait, I could play rook here, actually. Rook here, rook here, queen here. That gets kind of scary, actually. I don't know. Wait, let's see. If we take, and they take this... Then actually we have queen here, saving the day, defending everything. Oh, but then they play rook takes, and then after we take, they take. Then they actually have two attackers on the pawn. So wait a minute. Here, wait, but if takes, queen here, and then if they take with the rook, check, king here, check. King here? I don't know, actually. Oh, wait a minute. We'd have a... Wait. If takes, queen here, rook takes, queen check, rook up. Wait a minute. I don't know. Then maybe... Oops, wait, I don't know what just happened. Okay, there we go. That was weird. I accidentally, like, found a random command on chess.com that shows the timer somewhere else. Okay, wait. Let me look at this one more time. Takes? If takes, then we get our pieces in, and actually I think we're winning there. And if they take with the queen, we have this. We pick up the rook. Yeah, I think this is our best outcome. It's very scary though, of course, after takes. But I think queen here. And then yeah, that seems like our best possible outcome. But this is a very scary position, of course. Okay, they take. Let's play rook here, skewer this, and hopefully we can survive this position. It's very tricky, of course. Okay, let's just take. Okay, our timer's very, very low right now. But yeah, we have to take, we have to go rook here. Okay, let's go rook here. Let's play f6. Oh man, I can't flag here. King here. Alright, everything is nicely defended. Yeah, but we can't flag here. Our timer has gotten way too low for my liking. It's kind of a blitz versus bullet situation at the moment. Okay, if they play check and I go here, I think I'm fine. In fact, it'd be very nice to make their rook super inactive. Okay, let's go up here. And yeah, I mean, we can kind of march with these pawns. Yeah, the rook doesn't do anything there, I don't think. If they have to play like h3, I think. Yeah, they go for that. Let's play h5. Then we want to play this. And then they might go there. But if they go there, then we go here. And actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did they mess up? I think they messed up. Oh my goodness. Am I winning? Whoa. That's a turn of events. Wait, yeah, let's just take. Whoa. They messed this up. Ooh, okay, I see their idea. But let's go here. Takes, take. Our threat is to simply take the pawn. Takes, takes, yes. And now, let's push this pawn. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Let's go here. Oh wait, oops, that was dumb. Now our king looks kind of trapped. Wait, but rook here, rook here, rook here. Oh my goodness, and wait. They have to let my king go. Yes. I think we're winning. We just have to play fast. Yep, king here. And they can't stop the promotion. Queen. King here. Queen here. Okay, takes. Push. 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 Takes. Queen here. Okay, we win this. We win this unless we make a horrible blunder. Alright, make a rook. Just so that the stalemate chances go down a bit. Oh my goodness. Yes! Oh my goodness. I think I was losing that game super badly, but oh my goodness, thank goodness I was able to win that. My timer was so low. Wow. Okay, so that puts us up to 2013 elo. Now, okay, I'm gonna game review that game, and let's see what went right. Okay, so according to the eval bar, there's actually not really any points where I was losing horribly. It does look like I was, worse enough to be losing at some point, but during that long endgame part, apparently I had good advantage. In fact, there were, like, points here where apparently I'm completely winning and I missed it. I'm curious what they wanted. Did they want bishop here? They did. Wait, but bishop here, rook takes. If rook takes, do we take this? Is that the idea? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I guess I just underestimated this idea. Because I'm pretty sure... How would this work? I think at the very end, we're... Oh, because if the rook takes here, then we win the rook. And if the rook goes here, we win the rook. And there's no way to stop this pin. Oh man. I should have played that move, but I guess I just underestimated the idea of it. Okay. And then yeah, eventually the position got very scary. It was up to like +1 for them. But I was able to defend this really nicely. And I found this bishop takes move. I'm really happy I did. My whole idea was if here, I'm pretty sure queen here is what saves the day. Yeah, queen here. And I think if rook takes, then we have this check right here. I think that's what we need. Yep, check. And if rook here, then I believe we play rook here, and everything is fine. Yep. Okay. So I'm very happy I played that, and they played it incorrectly. They allowed me to get a whole bunch of trades on the board. Apparently I wasn't even supposed to trade here, but trading just felt like the right idea. Oh, they just wanted me to take the rook, but I was like, I was scared of queen takes because I'm like, I feel like their position's better here, but apparently mine was. Is it because my pawns are better connected? I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, keeping the queens on the board was probably, like, for me, it made a lot more sense to just take him off. And eventually, my opponent made a really big blunder by playing g4. Right here, I think they're... what are they supposed to play here? I think they're probably... I don't know what they have to play here. I'm curious. Let's see what they have to play. Oh, they just take. They just have to take, because if I take back, then they have like rook check here, and I don't think these pawns are ever going to become pass pawns, which is going to make them much harder to get to the end, which gives my opponent enough time. But eventually, I was able to play king f4, king g3, and like I think I played this endgame almost flawlessly. Yeah, I mean this ended up pretty good. I shouldn't have played king h2. My timer got way too low here. I probably was just supposed to play like king here. Yeah, king f4. And I think if they play check, we go king here or something. I don't know. I don't fully see the idea, but I think it involves bringing in the g pawn. So actually, yeah, I think this makes sense, to be honest. Maybe even king h4 automatically. Yeah, king h4 automatically. And the thing is, if their king ever leaves, then this pawn hangs simply. And even though they get to take our pawn, this pawn is just going to be way too powerful. So yeah, king h2 was a really dumb blunder here. But eventually, I was just able to play rook f1. They allowed rook f1. They were supposed to play, I think, king e2. Sorry, wait. Oops, that was an accident. I think they were supposed to play king h2 here, or king e2. Sorry, king e2 cover the square. And I think there's no way for my rooks to really get in. If I play something like rook f6, then they eventually take this pawn, and it looks like I just have to end up sacrificing all my pawns so that it's a stalemate or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, there was just no real way to get in until they allowed me to play rook f1. And eventually, I was able to make this queen, and luckily from all my bullet practice, I was able to convert this really quickly. I made a rook just so that my stalemate chances were much lower, and eventually I was able to checkmate. So that's a very good first episode on the road to 2100, so thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye!